It really is now or never for getting this garden planted. We have had nothing but rain pretty much all spring. It's been one of the rainiest springs I think I've ever seen, and we have not been able to plant anything in the garden. We had 2 days of no rain, which kind of helped to dry the soil out a little bit, but there's still some muddy patches in here that we found this morning with the tractor. Glenn came out this morning and tried to lightly till up the surface because a lot of grass had grown on top since we tilled it last, and we ended up getting some really big ruts in the garden, so we stopped tilling. And at this point I just have to plant. I have today and tomorrow that it's not going to rain. And somehow I have to try to get in this entire garden. Hopefully. It is going to be hot today. It's supposed to reach almost 90 degrees. So I set up Kaja a little umbrella so she could get some shade. You ready, puppy? We better get started. So I got bit 3 times by deer flies in about 5 minutes. So yeah, it's that time of year, and I put on maximum coverage to try to prevent as many bites as possible, at least until this evening when they die down. But whew, they are nasty today. I'm gonna start with my tomatoes today. As you can see, all these are the up-potted tomatoes, and then I have a whole bunch more over here. This lettuce really needs to go in the ground, and I also have cherry tomatoes and eating tomatoes that haven't been up-potted, so they really need to get out of their containers too. But we're going to be starting with these paste tomatoes today because I have 150 or 60, I don't know. I have a whole bunch of them that need to get in the ground, so let's get moving. For the last couple years, we've been trying to find a more organic, natural solution for weed killing, for, killing the weeds and stuff growing up on the fence lines. And last year we tried a heavy salt vinegar solution, and it just kind of killed the leaves that were immediately above the ground there, but not actually kill the plant. This year we're trying an Epsom salt and 30% vinegar solution, which so far you can see maybe that the leaves are actually brown, but we'll see if it actually kills the weeds, and maybe it'll take multiple applications. I don't know, but I'll keep you guys updated on how the Epsom salt and 30% vinegar goes. If you've been watching our channel, years prior I have struggled to plant things in this heavy clay soil, and last year I saw Hatfield channel, the YouTube channel Hatfield channel. He was using one of these drill bits for digging holes for planting your plants, and I thought that is what I need, so I got one to try this year. Now down here the soil is pretty dry, so it's going to work good, I think, but down further where it's kind of wet, I'm sure this is just going to clog up, and I'll have to hand plant those. But I'm excited to see how this works, and if I like it, I'll leave a link in the description for you to go check out. I do really like this drill bit for doing the holes, especially in this heavy clay soil, but I will say, if you have rocky soil, its usefulness is going to be kind of limited, but so far it's still definitely more useful to have it than not. Alright, one tray down, and I'm gonna go let Kaja in the house because she's just dying to go inside and get in the air conditioner. It is just so hot today. Glenn just got home and he wants to see about going down and planting that field corn. And then once we get done with that, I'm probably going to, if I still have time left, if I have daylight left, continue to work on the garden until I can't see anymore. And then do it all again tomorrow. But I'm gonna go ahead and put a roast in the pressure cooker. That way we have something to eat tonight. So we finally got the ground dry enough to get to planting our field corn. And as we started to seed it with our little seeder, we realized that it was wasting an enormous amount of seed. So what we figured out is that the field corn seed, the Bloody Butcher field corn seed that we're using, trying to plant, is smaller than the sweet corn that we've been using with our little seeder. So unfortunately, we're not going to be able to plant all this with our little seeder. It's going to have to be planted by hand if we want to have field corn this year. I don't know. I'll have to look online, and maybe because I know they do sell other types of attachment plates for that little seeder. Maybe they possibly sell a field corn attachment for that. I'll have to look into that, but I don't have time for that. Even if they do sell one, I don't have time to wait for that. To try to speed up the process, we're going to use our four-wheeler to make rows with that. And that way we don't have to run a line and measure everything out and all that. We can just plant to the side of each of the four-wheeler wheel tracks. And it's like at this point, we're so late getting planted that if we don't just hurry up and get something in the ground, whatever that is, then we're gonna run out of time to plant field corn. It has just been the rainiest spring and it's been impossible to plant.
Is happening in real time, but I will follow you anywhere. Running across the border, following the water, make the most of every notion. Soaring like a kite, high out of mind, baby I can see the ocean.
It has been such a frustrating spring this year. Glenn is going to stay down there and to continue to work on the corn, see how much he can actually get planted. And me and Codger are coming back down to work on the garden, see how much I can get done. I was hoping to get a little bit more done than I did, and I planned on working a little bit later, but I think I'm going to have to call it a night. I need to get up early and get at it first thing in the morning. But, I mean, making progress. Still a lot to do though, and whatever I don't get done tomorrow, it's going to rain the next day, so I don't know when I'm going to get anything else in the ground. So tomorrow is going to be one heck of a grind. All right, let's go put chickens up. Hey chickies, got my eggs. Everybody's ready for bed. I've got this one hen that has gone broody, and she has no intention of giving up. If there is one egg in that box, she is going to sit on it. The poor thing. Lady, I had to tell you, but it's not happening. Come on, you. I know you're not happy about it. It's not, we're not having babies this year, lady. Poor hen. She is literally going to just sit there on the coop floor all night long and pout that I won't let her have babies. Oh, alright, still a lot to do. Need to get to bed early, get up super early. I need to be out here at the break of dawn. Oh, I have a feeling I'm going to be sore this weekend. Spring is here.